Question number 1. If a transversal intersects two lines, such that the bisectors of a pair of dash angles are parallel, then prove that the two lines are parallel.
Clear logic. Your choice corresponding is sound and 100% true.
Question number 2. If one of the angles formed by two intersecting lines is a right angle, then the other three angles will be dash.
Great thinking. Right angles is the right choice.
Question number 3. Given the two parallel lines cut by a transversal, what is the vertical angle to angle 4?
Well done. Angle 7 is the right choice.
Question number 4. In the given figure, if the angles A and B are in the ratio 2:3, then angle C is...
Good job. Your answer 144 degrees works well here. Question number 5. What does the image show? Well reasoned. A ray is the correct choice.
Question number 6. For what value of x plus y in the given figure will ABC be a line?
Sharp thinking. 180 is the right choice. Question number 7. A triangle that has three angles that measure less than 90 degrees. Correct. Acute triangle is the right answer.
Question number 8. Angle 1 and angle 5 are examples of which type of angle pair?
Nicely done. Corresponding angles is a solid answer. Question number 9. Which value of x will show that line M is parallel to line R? Excellent. 20 is a brilliant choice.
Question number 10. State the angle relationship and find the measure of angle 2.
Good thinking. Correspondent 90 is the right answer. Question number 11. Abay se diif and gai pukul. The measure of angle scale is... Perfect. 135 is the correct choice. Question number 12. Without using a protractor, find the measure of angle x. Correct response. 186 degrees is the most accurate answer.
Question number 13. The core of triangle PQR is produced to point S. If the bisectors of angle Pura and angle Pris meet at point T and angle Q equal to 21 degree, then angle Q equal to...
Solid response. 42 degree is a valid choice. Question number 14. In the given figure, POC is a line. The value of x is... Great job. 20 is the accurate answer.
Question number 15. Which of the following terms best describes angle D?
You got it? Your choice exterior angle is right. Question number 16. What is the relationship between angles 10 and 13? Nice work. You chose same side interior and it is correct.
Question number 17. AB and CD are two parallel lines. PQ cuts AB and CD, E and F respectively. L is the bisector of angle Feb. If angle Lev equal to 35, then CFQ will be...
You chose 110, and it is correct. Question number 18. Which is the correct equation to solve for x? Exactly. What 2x19 plus 4x plus 1 equal to 180 makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 19. Name the angle formed when 2 is equal to 8. Excellent choice. Alternate exterior angle is the right answer. Question number 20. Which pair of angles add up to 180 degrees? Bravo, A and G is the answer. Question number 21. Complementary, supplementary, or neither? Right choice. Supplementary is the best answer. Question number 22. What angle corresponds to angle 6? Strong choice. Angle 2 is the right answer. Question number 23.
Classify the pair of angles shown.
Smart pick. Supplementary is the correct choice.
Question number 24. How can we describe these angles?
Smart move. Corresponding angles is an accurate answer. Question number 25. Value of x in the figure below is... Well picked. 40 degrees is the correct answer.
Question number 26. If the measure of angle 1 is 7x plus 30 and the measure of angle 2 is 8x, what is the value of x that makes them a linear pair?
Valid point. 10 is true. Question number 27. What kind of lines are shown? Right again. Perpendicular lines is a valid answer.
Question number 28. If one of the angles of a triangle is 120 degrees, then the angles between the bisector of the other two angles can be...
You're right. 150 degrees is the correct answer.
Question number 29. If one of the angles formed by two intersecting lines is a right angle, what can you say about the other three angles?
On track. 90, 90, 90 is the correct answer.
Question number 30. An exterior angle of triangle is 105 and its two interior opposite angles are equal. Each of these equal angles is...
Nice selection. 37, 102 is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 31. True or false? Given two parallel lines cut by a transversal, their corresponding angles are supplementary.
Strong choice. False is the right answer.
Question number 32. Solve for x.
You chose x equal to 11, and it is correct.
Question number 33. What is the value of x that makes two angles a linear pair if one angle is 7x plus 30 and the other is 8x?
Smart pick. 10 is the correct choice.
Question number 34. If one angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of other two angles, then the triangle is dash.
Excellent choice. A right-angled triangle is the right answer. Question number 35. If the angles forming linear pair are in the ratio 4:6, then measure of obtuse angle.
Correct response. 108 degree is the most accurate answer. Question number 36. What is the third angle of a triangle whose first angle is 34 and second angle is 1, 1?
Valid point. 45 is true.
Question number 37. Say true or false lines parallel to same line are perpendicular to each other.
Nicely done. False is a solid answer.
Question number 38. If the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2, 3, 4, then the largest angles is...
Well done. 80 degree is the right choice.
Question number 39. Angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2, 4, 3, the smallest angle of the triangle.
Correct. 60 is the right answer.
Question number 40. Through a given point, how many perpendiculars to a given line can be drawn?
Well reasoned. 1 is the correct choice.
Question number 41. If two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are...
Bravo. Equal is the answer.
Question number 42. Lines which are parallel to the same line are perpendicular to each other.
Right again. False is a valid answer.
Question number 43. One angle is equal to 3 times its supplement the measure of the angle.
Excellent. 135 is a brilliant choice.
Question number 44. two lines overlapping each other with one common ending point makes?
Nice selection. 0-degree angle is the correct and valid answer. Question number 45. Say true or false a triangle must have at least two acute angles.
On track. True is the correct answer. Question number 46. Two angles of a triangle are 70 degree. 80 degree find third angle is.
Great job. 30 is the accurate answer. Question number 47. If two complementary angles are in the ratio 3:5, then angles are.
Well picked. 6x 20x is the correct answer. Question number 48. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 5:3:7. The triangle is. Exactly. An acute angled triangle makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 49. If three or more points lie on the same line, they are called.
Clear logic. Your choice collinear points is sound and 100% true. Question number 50. The angles which have a common vertex, common arm are called.
Good job. Your answer adjacent angles works well here.
Question number 51. A line that passes through parallel lines is called a dash.
Smart move. Transversal is an accurate answer.
Question number 52. A triangle whose two sides are equal is a dash triangle.
You're right. Isosceles triangle is the correct answer. Question number 53. If two lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles are.
Sharp thinking. Equal is the right choice.
Question number 54. If AB x plus 3, BC equal to 2x and ac equal to 4x, then for what x B lies on as?
Great thinking. 8 is the right choice. Question number 55. If an angle is half of its complementary, find the angle.
Solid response. 30 degree is a valid choice.
Question number 56. Which of the following is not congruence rule of triangle?
Good thinking. Sessa is the right answer. Question number 57. If the angle 28 less than its complement, find the measure. Perfect. 126 is the correct choice.
Question number 58. 2x and 3x are linear pair angles. Find smallest angle.
Right choice. 72 is the best answer. Question number 59. What should the sum of two complementary angles be?
Nice work. You chose 90 degrees and it is correct.
Question number 60. In triangle ABC of equal toque, if angle B equal 270, find angle.
You got it. Your choice 40 is right.
Question number 61. Two angles are complementary when they add up to.
Sharp thinking. 90 degrees is the right choice.
Question number 62. Two angles added together to produce 90 degrees.
On track. Complementary is the correct answer.
Question number 63. What shape has only one set of parallel sides?
Right again. Trapezoid is a valid answer.
Question number 64. A point where two rays meet to form an angle.
Strong choice. Vertex is the right answer.
Question number 65. How many line passes through from a point?
Well reasoned. Infinite is the correct choice.
Question number 66. Angle whose supplement is 2 times itself.
Right choice. 60 degree is the best answer.
Question number 67. A line with two endpoints is called dash.
Bravo. Line segment is the answer.
Question number 68. What do complementary angles add up to?
Nicely done. 90 degrees is a solid answer.
Question number 69. The angle which is twice its supplement. Smart pick. 120 degree is the correct choice. Question number 70. Which type of angles are not congruent? Great job. Consecutive interior angles is the accurate answer. Question number 71. A line joining two endpoints are called. Correct response. Line segment is the most accurate answer. Question number 72. What do vertical angles have in common? Solid response. They are equal is a valid choice. Question number 73. Sum of the three angles of triangle is... You're right. 180 degree is the correct answer. Question number 74. Angle greater than 90 degree is called. Well picked. Obtuse angle is the correct answer.
Question number 75. Intersecting lines cut each other at?
Good thinking. 1 point is the right answer. Question number 76. Angles that add up to 180 degrees. Clear logic. Your choice supplementary is sound and 100% true. Question number 77. Write the complement angles of 20. Exactly. 70 makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 78. Two parallel lines intersect at?
You chose none of these, and it is correct. Question number 79. A straight angle is equal to. Excellent. 180 degree is a brilliant choice.
Question number 80. Write supplement angle of 54.
Great thinking. 55 is the right choice. Question number 81. Vertical angles are always. Well done. Congruent is the right choice. Question number 82. An acute angle is. Excellent choice. Less than 90 degrees is the right answer.
Question number 83. A reflex angle is?
Good job. Your answer more than 180 degrees works well here.
Question number 84. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Smart move. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook is an accurate answer.